when they're sitting on a throne.
Ooh, yeah.
Build my house on sand, watch the tide roll in, learning every earthly kingdom has an end. Some valleys look so deep, I couldn't see the light. Some storms got so strong, I couldn't win the fight. But every time I thought my story might be done, I felt the hand of mercy say, my child, keep
Walking on,
not because I'm worthy,
not because I'm worthy,
not because I'm strong,
not because I'm strong,
but because the shepherd never leaves his own. Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the way,
The anchor in the storm when the market starts to sway. Through the highs and lows,
through the joy and pain,
the cross still stands when
everything goes fake.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Yesterday and now, the King who walks beside us through every valley found. Yeah, there were nights I sat alone,
Every man
their fear inside my chest,
so bold,
questions without answers,
answers,
battles without rest. The shadow of death felt close enough to touch,
but Psalm 23
kept reminding me to trust. Though I walk through valleys dark as midnight skies, I will fear no evil, for you're right by my side. The rod and the staff, the comfort and grace, the God of resurrection meeting me in that place. I've seen doors swing open that no man could unlock. I've seen peace show up when logic said it could not. I've seen mercy,
life story I could never write.
turning broken chances into testimony and life.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the way.
The anchor in the storm when the
Market's about this way.
through the highs and lows,
Through the joy and pain,
the car still stands when
everything else fades.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Yesterday and now, the King who walks beside us through every valley's found.
If you're tired of running,
If you're carrying change,
if you're searching for purpose,
in success or in fame,
the good news is simple.
that has been paid. Jesus took our place upon the cross that day.
3 days later,
The stone rolled away.
death lost its victory.
The grave could not stay.
Whoever believes
Whoever will come
will find forgiveness in the Father's
I
Son.
still trade, I still work, I still plan and prepare, but my hope isn't found and the outcome is dead. Because fortunes rise and fortunes fall,
Christ remains Lord over all.
the market can give,
The market can take
but he turned and he risked.
on a different step.
So when the candles flicker,
And uncertainty grows.
I remember the one who's already in control,
The Lamb who was slain,
the King who will reign
the Alpha and Omega.
forever beside.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the way.
The anchor in the storm.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Ever and ever.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the way.
Jesus is the answer.
The answer.
Jesus is the
Jesus is the
answer.
answer. Though I walk through the valley,
You are with me.
shadows surround me.
You are with me.
Through the valley,
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Forever and ever.
Amen.
Amen.
Jesus is the answer.
When the charts went dark, when the road got narrow, he was there.
Jesus is the answer.
Oh, I spent years chasing numbers on a glowing screen,
Going free,
thinking one more win would finally make me complete.
made me complete.
Running after green candles like they could save my soul.
Like my soul.
The prophets make a poor God when they're sitting on a throne.
Ooh, yeah.
Build my house on sand,
House on sand.
watch the tide roll in,
Watch the tide roll in.
learning every earthly
Every king
kingdom has an end.
come has an end.
Some valleys look so deep,
So deep,
I couldn't see the light.
couldn't see the light.
Some storms got so strong,
Souls got so
I couldn't win the fight.
Win the fight.
But every time I thought my story might be done, I felt the hand of mercy say, my child, keep
walking on.
not because I'm worthy,
Not because I'm worthy,
not because There were nights I sat alone. There fear inside my chest. Questions without answers. Battles without rest. The shadow of death felt close enough to touch.
But Psalm 23
kept reminding me to trust. Though I walk through valleys dark as midnight skies, I will fear no evil, for you're right by my side. The rod and the staff, the comfort and grace, the God of resurrection meeting me in that place. I've seen doors swing open that no man could unlock. I've seen peace show up when logic said it could not. I've seen mercy,
life story I could never write.
turning broken chances into testimony and life.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the way.
The anchor in the storm when the
Market's fought his way.
through the highs and lows,
Through the joy and pain,
the call still stands where
everything else fades.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
He's today and now, the King who walks beside us through every valley's found.
If you're tired of running,
If you're carrying change,
if you're searching for purpose,
in success or in fame,
the good news is simple.
that has been paid. Jesus took our place upon the cross that day.
3 days later,
The stone rolled away.
death lost its victory.
The grave could not stay.
Whoever believes
Whoever will come
will find forgiveness in the Father's
I
Son.
still trade, I still work, I still plan and prepare, but my hope is eternal and the outcome is dead. Because fortunes rise and fortunes fall.
Christ remains Lord over all.
The market can give,
The market can take
but eternity rests.
all the difference
So
there.
when the candles flicker,
And uncertainty grows.
so remember the one who's already in control.
The Lamb who was slain,
The King who will reign
the Alpha and Omega.
forever the star.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the way.
The anchor in the storm.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Ever and ever.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the way.
Jesus is the answer.
The answer.
Jesus is the
Jesus is the
answer.
answer. Though I walk through the valley,
You are with me.
shadows around me.
You are with me.
Through the valley,
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Forever and ever.
Amen.
Amen.
Jesus is the answer.
When the charts went dark, when the road got narrow, he was there.
Jesus is the answer.
I spent years chasing numbers on a glowing screen,
Going free,
thinking one more win would finally make me complete.
made me complete.
Running after green candles like they could save my soul.
Like my soul.
But prophets make a poor God when they're sitting on a throne. Build my house on sand,
House on sand.
watch the tide roll in,
Watch the tide roll in.
learning every earthly
Every king
kingdom has an end.
come has a name.
Some valleys look so deep,
So deep,
I couldn't see the light.
couldn't see the light.
Some storms got so strong,
Souls got so
strong I couldn't win the fight.
Win the fight.
But every time I thought my story might be done, I felt the hand of mercy say, my child,
keep walking on.
not because I'm worthy,
Not because I'm worried,
not because I'm strong,
not because I'm strong.
but because the shepherd
Never share.
never leaves his own.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer,
Jesus is the way.
the anchor in the storm when the market
Markets start to sway.
through the highs and lows.
Through the joy and pain,
The cross still stands when
everything else fades.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Yesterday and now, the King who walks beside us through every valley found. Yeah, there were nights I sat alone.
Every man,
There fear inside my chest.
so old.
Questions without answers.
Answers,
Battles without rest. The shadow of death felt close enough to touch.
but Psalm 23
Kept reminding me to trust. Though I walk through valleys dark as midnight skies, I will fear no evil, for you're right by my side. The rod and the staff, the comfort and grace, the God of resurrection meeting me in that place. I've seen doors swing open that no man could unlock. I've seen peace show up when logic said it could not. I've seen mercy,
life story I could never write.
turning broken chances into testimony and life.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the way.
The anchor in the storm when the
Market's fought his way.
through the highs and lows.
Through the joy and pain,
The call still stands when
everything else fades.
Jesus is the answer.
purpose,
in success or in fame.
the good news is simple.
The debt has been paid.
Jesus took our place upon the cross that day. 3 days later,
The stone rolled away.
death lost its victory.
The grave could not stay.
Whoever believes
Whoever will come
will find forgiveness in the Father's
I
Son.
still trade, I still work, I still plan and prepare, but my hope is eternal and the outcome is dead. Because fortunes rise and fortunes fall.
Christ remains Lord over all.
The market can give,
The market can take
but eternity rests.
on a different step,
So when the candles flicker,
and uncertainty grows.
I remember the one who's already in control.
The Lamb who was slain,
The King who will reign
the Alpha and Omega.
forever the star.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the way.
The anchor in the storm.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Ever and ever.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the way.
Jesus is the answer.
The answer.
Jesus is the
Jesus is the
answer.
answer. Though I walk through the valley,
You are with me.
shadows surround me.
You are with me.
Through the valley,
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Forever and ever.
Amen.
Amen.
Jesus is the answer.
When the charts went dark, when the road got narrow, he was there.
Jesus is the answer.
Oh, I spent years chasing numbers on a glowing screen,
Going stream,
thinking one more win would finally make me complete.
made me complete.
Burning after green candles like they could save my soul.
Like my soul.
The prophets make a poor God when they're sitting on a throne. Build my house on sand,
House on sand.
watch the tide roll in,
Watch the tide roll in.
learning every earthly
Every king
kingdom has an end.
come has a name.
Some valleys look so deep,
So deep,
I couldn't see the light.
couldn't see the light.
Some storms got so strong,
Souls got so
strong I couldn't wait to fight.
Couldn't fight.
Oh, but every time I thought my story might be done, I felt the hand of mercy say, my child,
keep walking on.
not because I'm worthy,
Not because I'm worried,
not because I'm strong,
not because I'm strong,
but because the shepherd
never share.
never leaves his own.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer,
Jesus is the way.
the anchor in the storm when the
Markets start to sway.
through the highs and lows.
Through the joy and pain,
The cross still stands when
everything goes fake.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Yesterday and now, the King who walks beside us through every valley found. Yeah, there were nights I sat alone,
Every man,
there fear inside my chest,
so bold.
questions without answers,
Answers,
battles without rest. The shadow of death felt close enough to touch,
but Psalm 23.
kept reminding me to trust. Though I walk through valleys dark as midnight skies, I will fear no evil, for you're right by my side. The rod and the staff, the comfort and grace, the God of resurrection meeting me in that place.
I've seen doors swing open that no man could unlock.
I've seen peace show up when logic said it could not. I've seen mercy
Life story I could never write.
turning broken chapters into testimony and life.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer,
Jesus is the way.
the anchor in the storm when the
Markets start to sway.
through the highs and lows.
Through the joy and pain,
The car still stands when
everything else fades.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Yesterday and now, the King who walks beside us through every valley's found.
If you're tired of running,
If you're carrying change,
if you're searching for purpose,
in success or in fame,
the good news is simple.
debt has been paid.
Jesus took our place upon the cross that day. 3 days later,
The stone rolled away.
death lost its victory.
The grave could not stay.
Whoever believes
Whoever will come
will find forgiveness in the Father's
I
Son.
still trade, I still work, I still plan and prepare, but my hope is eternal and the outcome is dead. Because fortunes rise and fortunes fall.
Christ remains Lord over all.
The market can give,
The market can take
but eternity rests.
on a different step,
So when the candles flicker,
and uncertainty grows.
I remember the one who's already in control.
The Lamb who was slain,
The King who will reign
the Alpha and Omega.
forever the star.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the Jesus is the answer.
When the charts went dark, when the road got narrow, he was there.
Jesus is the answer.
I spent years chasing numbers on a glowing screen, thinking one more win would finally make me complete. Burning after green candles like they could save my soul. But prophets make a poor God when they're sitting on a throne. Build my house on sand, watch the tide roll in. Learning every earthly kingdom has an end. Some valleys look so deep, I couldn't see the light. Some storms got so strong, I couldn't wait the fight. But every time I thought my story might be done, I felt the hand of mercy say, my child, keep
Walking on.
not because I'm worthy,
Not because I'm worried.
not because I'm strong,
Not because I'm strong.
but because the shepherd
Never share.
never leaves his own. Jesus is the answer,
Jesus is the way.
the anchor in the storm when the market starts to sway. Through the highs and lows,
Through the joy and pain.
the cross still stands when
Everything goes fake.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Yesterday and now, the King who walks beside us through every valley found. Yeah, there were nights I sat alone.
Every man.
There fear inside my chest.
So old.
Questions without answers.
Answers.
Battles without rest. The shadow of death felt close enough to touch.
But Psalm 23.
Kept reminding me to trust. Though I walk through valleys dark as midnight skies, I will fear no evil, for you're right by my side. The rod and the staff, the comfort and grace, the God of resurrection meeting me in that place. I've seen doors swing open that no man could unlock. I've seen peace show up when logic said it could not. I've seen mercy,
Life story I could never write.
turning broken chances into testimony and
Jesus is the
life.
answer.
Jesus is the answer,
Jesus is the way.
the anchor in the storm when the
Markets start to sway.
through the highs and lows,
Through the joy and pain.
the call still stands when
Everything else fades.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Yesterday and now, the King who walks beside us through every valley's found.
If you're tired of running.
If you're carrying change,
If you're searching for purpose.
in success or anything,
The good news is
the
simple.
debt has been paid. Jesus took our place upon the cross that day.
3 days later.
The stone rolled away.
Death lost the victory.
The grave could not stay.
Whoever believes
Whoever will come
will find forgiveness in the Father's
I
Son.
still trade, I still work, I still plan and prepare, but my hope is eternal and the outcome is dead. Because fortunes rise and fortunes fall,
Christ remains Lord over all.
the market can give,
The market can take
but eternity rests.
on a different
So
step.
when the candles flicker,
And uncertainty grows.
I remember the one who's already in control,
The Lamb who was slain.
the King who will
The
reign
Alpha and Omega.
forever the same.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer,
Jesus is the way.
the anchor in the storm.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer,
Jesus is the answer.
ever and ever.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the way.
Jesus is the answer.
The answer.
Jesus is the
Jesus is the
answer.
answer. Though I walk through the valley.
You are with me.
Shadows surround me.
You are with me.
Through the valley.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Forever. They told us chase fast money,
Bad money.
worship greed,
Love for trade.
panic with a crowd,
Out of Babylon.
built on fear.
Distraction and emotional slavery.
But discipline,
Patience.
wisdom,
Wisdom.
that's how you escape a system.
Smart action trading.
Yeah, Jericho walls.
The information shared during this live stream is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. All trades, ideas, and strategies discussed are my personal opinions and are not recommendations to buy or sell any securities. Trading involves risk, and you should always do your own research and consult with a licensed financial professional before making any investment decisions. You are solely responsible for your own trading results. The information shared during this live stream is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. All trades, ideas, and strategies discussed are my
Top of the morning, traders, and happy Tuesday, August 4th. And welcome to the most value-packed live trading show where we live trade, breakdown charts, cover impact events, and talk trader mindset. Hope everyone had a great day yesterday and is ready to kick off another opportunity-filled day. Today is a history-making day. SPY's looking to open up above all-time highs, and just like that, guys, we're above all-time highs. When we are trading all-time highs, guys, be mindful that you don't want to just have a bias, inherent bias. Avoid that inherent bias, and we're officially open, and we're opening up, guys, above all-time highs, guys. SPY has made all-time highs just like that. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you're looking to join us for delay-free, ad-free stream, make sure to click the link in the chat. Click the link pinned in the description. Scan the code. All the tools and resources are readily available for you. Use the code TRIAL30. August spots are available. SPY is officially above all-time highs, guys. Everything is pushing. Q's pushing. We got Alphabet pushing. We got Tesla pushing. We got Amazon pushing. And just like that, guys, we're witnessing history. We're witnessing history. I do have some key levels, okay? 761.55, 762.70. Be mindful of those levels. The first thing we're looking to see is what kind of relationship do we develop with that PMH. The shallowest key zone that we have is between that 750, 760, I should say, and 760, 40, and we can stretch that out to that daily open. Okay, so between 760 and that daily open, there's three levels in that zone. Look at Microsoft continue to push. Q's leading the way, Dow leading the way. Just like that, guys. Just like that. We're looking to gap up as well. Just like that. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. So everyone should get that poll question right for today. The poll question was, I put up the poll question from yesterday. Does SPY make all-time highs? All right, so Q's above PMH. So keep in mind the two indexes that have made all-time highs are SPY and the Dow. Q's have not yet made all-time highs, and small caps have not yet made all-time highs. Matter of fact, the Q's are testing some major resistance here. So that 710 hold is going to be critical. 710 hold and continued push will be critical. We're seeing Tesla, nasty, brutal trap on Tesla. Gets above PMH, okay, and quickly slices back the downside. All right, question becomes, can SPY hold above that PMH, okay? The shallowest retest is that PMH. The shallowest key zone is between that daily open, that 760, which encompasses previous all-time high path. Okay, so history in the making. History in the making. Just like that. July is behind us. So if you're still mentally stuck in July, okay, and not making the adaptation for August, the market is moving differently. Completely different movement. Completely different movement. Qs are leading the way. Software is hot. Memory is hot. Intel testing PMH. Broadcom blast past PMH. Okay, Amazon seeking PMH. Shockwave 5. Q strong. See if the Dow can get above PMH. Just like that, team. Just like that. Next level above us is 762.70. So that's 762.70. All right, it's not going to be on the chart. There's not going to be any pivots. You have to know how to find levels and all-time highs. I do have a video on that on the channel. All right, not on the channel, in our private library. All right, so make sure to watch that video. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone on YouTube. Let's get caught up on the YouTube chat. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. 100 likes, guys. Let's get the likes up. 100 likes will do the giveaway. Grand Rising, blessings to everyone. Thank you, George, for guiding us strikers every single day. Absolutely, Vanus. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, George and followers. May God bless you and your family, health, economy today and every day. Please smash the like button when you come in, everyone. Have a great Tuesday. Let's have a great Tuesday, guys. God bless everyone joining us and your families. And God bless you too, Fishman. Verse of the day, number 6, 24-25. Good morning, Vanus. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning. Good morning, Sid. Thank you for supporting the channel. Good morning, BT6305. Good morning, BL1982. Good morning, Nico. Good morning, Poleman. Good morning, M. Haynes. Good morning, Francis. And just like that, guys, just like that, okay, we're at all-time highs, okay, just like that, okay, just like that. So now when you can all, I always say this, you can only connect the dots when you look back. So now when you look back what took place last week, okay, it makes sense, right, it makes sense. Oh, FOMC, oh, all these major companies reporting earnings. Oh, CapEx spend continues to go up. It was almost like the market was in a wait and see period during the month of July. And back to usual activities. I got Shockwave 60. I should be having Shockwave 5. So Shockwave 5. Very shallow retest is that 761.55. Target 762.70. Shockwave. If you took Shockwave 5, manage accordingly. Okay. So I'll try to have all these indicators ready, packaged up, and ready to go. Okay, possibly mid-month or by the end of month. So maybe in September. Okay, you're definitely going to want this during the last quarter. If you're waiting for PMH retest, continue to wait. If you're waiting for Shockwave 5, continue to wait. If you're waiting for 15, continue to wait. Wait. We have Jolt coming out at 10 o'clock. All right, so who's trading before 10 o'clock? Okay, if you're trading before 10 o'clock, okay, let us know. Put an A in the chat. If you're before 10 o'clock, put an A in the chat. If you're after 10 o'clock, put a B in the chat. So what that simply means is everything you're seeing between now and 10 o'clock, if you're in the B camp, okay, you're not doing anything. I want to see how we respond with that PMH retest. Okay. If we can bounce off the PMH retest and reclaim Shockwave 5, I can target highs of the day. What surprised me yesterday is how low the IV was. Look at the IV, guys, still low. Okay, so we can reclaim that. That'd be great. That happened fast. We took that PMH retest, manage accordingly, and even get a chance to pull up the contracts. Okay, target the highs of the day. Let's see if we can come back. Hourly, bulls are in control. What you want to see is if the Dow can get itself together. So what's really driving us here is the Qs. All right, so the Dow has not yet got it going. All right, the Dow has not yet got it going. See if this PMH retest can hold. So in this case, if you took this signal here, stop out would be right there. All right, so you're probably stopped out. If you're waiting for the break and hold, you're probably about to get stopped out on the Shockwave 5. Just depends on how you have your risk set. I'm looking at the 763s. 763s on SPY. Let's see if we can knock out those highs one more time. Resurface. Very similar to what we saw yesterday. But again, the only real pivot that we have is 762.19, which is a high day. All right, so I want to see if we can hold that PMH. At least let small caps join us. Now, Alphabet continues to push. We're seeing the VIX starting to spike here, guys. Be mindful of that. Okay. Aggressive spike on the VIX. We'll believe it if it continues to push to 16. And we have Tesla falling off a cliff here. Okay. See if you get some follow through. See if you get some follow through behind that move. Okay, I'll take the SPY calls right there. Shockwave 5. See if you can get some follow through behind that. So first trade of the day, taking the calls right there. Risk is closed back below PMH. Okay, conservative risk coincides close with that PMH. First trade of the day, Shockwave 5. See if the Dow can at least bounce off VWAP. Okay, I want that no close below here. No close below here. Okay, I can accept the wick. Okay, wicks are welcome. Okay, wicks are welcome. But no close. I'll target 762.19. To take this manager quarterly, TP where you need to. Okay, this is all-time high territory, team. Up 7. We're very close to high a day. So again, let's see if we get some follow through behind that. Go. Big danger of a double top there. All right. If you want to take profits there, you can. Okay. That's the high a day. So now we just made new highs. See, I wanted for me to TP, I wanted to go beyond, above and beyond here. Okay, that's where I'm looking to get activated. If you want to scalp it into there, that's your choice. Of course, that rejection off that can lead us back into that PMH, but I'm willing to sit through that and see if there's some follow through behind this with some real momentum. I like how the Q is starting to push. Okay, so we've got it to highs a day. The previous 5-minute candle there is a doji. So you get some follow through. I want to see a decisive break of highs a day and make a nice push to the upside. What can help us here, guys, is we need the Dow to hold that VWAP. Okay, Dow starting to slide. That's really putting some pressure on us. So as the Dow starts to slide, we just need more strength from the Qs, and see if small caps can lift our get a push above 298.39. Go SPY. You can see how hot the VIX is. Okay, VIX is hot. Okay, it's at highs a day. Up 9. Get a nice push above it. TP if you need to. Go. Go candle over candle. Big danger there is that double top. Okay, see if we can kind of just continue to push. That 5-minute candle has about a minute left. Get one more push. Okay. So in this case, if you take your profits right there at 9, okay, you're out of there. You take a majority off, maybe you move your stop. I'm going to keep everything the same. I'm going to keep everything the same. No adjustment. I want to see if there's a nice push above that level, 762.18. If there isn't, and we get that close below PMH, then I'll close the whole thing. All right. Shockwave 5 is a minute away. Shockwave 5 is a minute away. VIX is hot. Qs are sliding. Qs are sliding. So these highs will correspond with Shockwave 15. Okay. In the next 20 seconds. They don't take that for a nice little push. Quick scalp. So no close here. I can accept a wick. I can accept a bounce because it's a level. If we get it, if we get a push below it, close below it, then I'll be out of there. All right. Shockwave 15 is here. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Up 9. Go, go, go. Go, go. Knock out those highs. Knock out those highs. Up 11. Nice, nice, nice. 13. I'm going to take a majority off right there at 13. Thank you very much. Down to runners. Okay. So I scale it right there at 13. Go, go, go. See if I can get into 762.70. Nice, nice, nice. Up 15. Okay, I'm moving my stop to that initial entry point. No close below here. Okay, no close below here. All right, TP1 coming up and 762.70 coming up as well. Get that continued push up 16, 17. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Go candle over candle. Knock out TP1. If you want a structure stop, right there, if you took Shockwave 15, manage accordingly. You have room to 762.70. Babysitting runners here. Okay. Runners up 11, 12. Let's see if we can at least stay above that 762.17. What kind of response do we get? If we come back into that and bounce off it immediately, that'd be great. We have room to 762.70. So first trade, VIX is hot. So be mindful that VIX is hot. VIX above 16. Okay, I want us to hold 762.17. Okay, no close below here. Okay, I'm going to move my NC right here. Okay, very close to break even. Okay, that bounce can come in, so I want to sit through that bounce, so no close will be right there. NC will be right there. Okay, so see if we can get that nice push, absorb all that selling, push back at the highs of the day. Any higher high at this point, guys, is an all-time high. Okay. Okay, I'll close runners right there, about 4%. All right, and close the break even. All right, so work nicely. Quick scalp. VIX is hot. VIX is spiking. The one thing that we didn't want to see is what? We don't want to see, as long as the VIX is low, but we don't want to see the VIX start just spike immediately. Okay, so first trade working in our favor nicely. Double digit extraction. Runners single digit. Okay, let's look for some individual names. Good, good, good. Now look at that. Small caps going the other way. Small caps going puts. The Dow going puts. Okay, VIX is hot. Okay, we talked about how the VIX can be muted. That's fine, but the one thing we don't want to see is that we don't want to see a spike. Okay, we don't want to see a spike. All right, so things are starting to be in conflict. Okay, so my bears. All right, what you want to look for is you want to see this PMH completely collapse. Okay. I know it's very tempted to go short these levels. Anything can happen. It can continue to push. It can be very impulsive, right? But you want to see a structural breakdown back below PMH and a violation of VWAP. If that can take place, okay, there's some legitimacy there behind the weakness. We're seeing, look at this, guys. Small caps take the scale out. Okay, so first trade for us worked out beautifully. All right. Individual names. Apple is brewing. Nvidia is brewing as well. Nvidia does look appealing. Nvidia, these are 1 DTEs, all right? We're looking at I'm looking at the 215s. 215 calls on Nvidia. If you're in Shockwave 15, guys, all right, if you're taking Shockwave 15, you're not taking Shockwave 5, you're here. All right, so this is your range. Okay, your last signals here. If that signal stays on the chart, you can be in. Okay, just tread lightly because any high is an all-time high. It's uncharted territory. Okay, there goes Microsoft. Nice push on Microsoft. See if you can hold. Okay, my Shockwave 15 camp. If you took that, congratulations. Manage accordingly. I have room into 762.70. Let's get the likes up, guys. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe. Okay, let's get the likes up. We have 160 people joining us this morning. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Right. Those runners would have ran. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. But where is it? Having a hard time. What is it testing? 762. 762.70, and then now 762.70 is being tested. Okay, so if you're in the A camp, all right, if you're looking to trade after 10 o'clock, all right, you're just observing. You're merely, okay, a spectator. You're not a participant. TP1 hit, Shockwave 15. Congratulations. Okay, if you took Shockwave 5, you decided to hold those runners. Okay, worst came to his break even. All right, here you go. Take the calls. Scale out, TP1 hit. About to hit TP2. Okay, so within the first 30 minutes, you have the opportunity to be done for the day. In all-time high conditions. Qs are starting to go. Qs inspired leading the way. If IW can collapse back under that level, potential opportunity. I want to see it reclaim back the downside, target lows of the day. If we see some weakness come in. Here we go, guys. So we'll take off Shockwave 5. If you take the PMH retest, all right, from this morning, if you just trade the level, and you don't have the indicator, okay, you're doing well. As long as this PMH doesn't break, okay, buyers are buying it back up, should be encouraged. Shockwave 15. All right, so this worked out very nicely. Sat to minimal drawdown. Anyone catch that? If you caught the 15, Shockwave 15, that is a setup that allows you to engage before 10 o'clock. Okay. $signs in the chat. At 10 o'clock we do have jolts. Keeping a close eye on NVIDIA. Keep a close eye on Google as well. See if Google can start to continue to go. Apple did make a nice little push above PMH. See if it can hold. Tesla looks like it wants to break down. If the market shows a little bit of weakness, okay, so Tesla might be the one to start breaking down, but we need weakness, okay, coming in. We need weakness. Yeah, so the TradingView key levels, guys, I made it available for the members for 60 days. Since I don't have the link available, right, it will be for purchase. I'll extend your access for the members for 30 days. Okay, complimentary 30 days, and after that it will be for purchase. All right, it's not available yet. It's not publicly available, but it will be available. So again, now every key level that I talk about, every key level that we discuss, the most important levels will be on your charts automatically every single day. I know a lot of you who did lose access, you're used to it already, so it's almost like you're looking for the levels and they're not there. All right, so I will extend it for an extra 30 days, and then it'll be available for purchase after that. Okay. Caught Kiki Cute In-N-Out Burger. Beautiful job. All right, so that's the levels are one of the pillars. Okay, one of the pillars of technical analysis. We got small caps starting to go. Back the upside, full circle moment on small caps. We're 6 minutes away from jolts. Look at this, guys. SPY is seeking 763.85. My goodness. My goodness. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. We have Google and Meta. Google and Microsoft. Last candidates to break. If you're in those, manage accordingly. We have, maybe I'll take another name after 10 o'clock. I took Shockwave 5. 15 was cleaner. 15 was cleaner, but either or. And those will also be available as well. 5, 15, 60, 30, and Lotto. So now you have all the tools and resources available. Okay, so what you want to do now is just get good at using the tool. All right, just because you have the latest DeWalt drill, you have the coolest tools, you have the biggest tool bag, you have the cleanest tool bag, it doesn't necessarily mean you're the best handyman. Right, but if you know how to use the tools, you have the proper tools, the best tools. Okay, you have the skill and the tools. That's what makes you great. Now breakdown on NVIDIA the other way. Okay, we're okay. A lot of you are liking the video, guys. Good. We're at 40 likes, 60 likes away. All right, so we have 170 people joining us this morning. If you're a first-time viewer, let us know where you're joining from. Long-time viewers, take the next steps. Join our community. Okay, there's 20 spots left for the month of August, so use the code TRIAL30. Delay for ad-free stream, along with access to all of our tools and resources. So if you do join, you have access to the key level indicator as well for 30 days. Okay, our giveaway will be Shockwave. You choose. You choose a Shockwave you want. Okay, for 1 week access. If it's 5, 15, 30, 60, or Lotto. Or I'll be giving that away for 5-day access. Not 5 whole days, 5 trading days. All right, that doesn't include the weekend, so you have more time to use it. Okay. Meta does look appealing. NVIDIA, complete collapse on NVIDIA to the downside. Qs are testing, see if the Qs can resurface. The Dow's really dragging us, guys. The Dow is playing spoiler. The Dow is playing spoiler. 80% IWM calls. Beautiful job, Turbo. All right, so if I were to guess 80% IWM calls for Turbo, okay, I would say probably has to do with this VWAP reclaim. All right, so probably getting the calls under VWAP, near VWAP, and this to me looks like an 80% push right there. All right, just by the looks of it. Tremendous job, Turbo. Unless you caught the very, very bottom. Good, good, good. Anyone else, guys? So the folks who traded before or who are looking to trade after 10 o'clock, let the data drop, let the market digest the data. And then you can start to see the levels playing out. So now you have this PMH and you have this VWAP. Okay, so there's an opportunity, okay, for you to take a trade off of this support. Before you even think about taking this trade, what is your risk going to be? Okay, so now it lets you see things. And what is your invalidation marker? What that simply means is if you do take this trade, what has to take place for you to be wrong and close the trade? Right, so it's not just I take the trade and that's it. It's if you're looking to take this PMH bounce, it's going to require patience. You saw how the buyers responded off this level. If it comes back into play, okay, so some questions you want to ask yourself is, okay, I'm looking for this, but before I pull the trigger, right, what's my defined risk? What do I need to see for me to be wrong and cut the trade? And what do I need to see, or what am I going to do in the event that I am right? What's my potential targets? Okay, once you do that, it's a matter of just waiting for your entry model to play out and pulling the trigger and living with the results. All right, so keep a close eye on that PMH and VWAP. All right, if VWAP can catch up to that 50 level, that'd be gorgeous. Shockwave 15 level, that'd be gorgeous. Okay, so Jolts is officially in. Let's read out the Jolts data. Jolts. Forecast previous reading 7.59 million. Forecast, they forecasted lower. Okay, so Jolt is job openings 7.44 million, and the actual number came in below the forecast, although they forecasted it lower, and it came below the forecast in the previous reading. So less job openings, okay, from the perspective of Jolts. Okay, less job openings than the previous month. All right, so Jolts. There's Jolts right there. So let's see what the market decides to do. Factory orders ticked a little lower, below previous reading, slightly above forecast. Took Nvidia, beautiful job. Okay. What level is it bounce? What level did it bounce off of? 762.70. Alphabet, scale out. Microsoft, scale out. Look at this, guys. 762.70 bounce. That's a gorgeous bounce. 762.70. Right there. Above this, we have 763.85. This is a runaway train, guys. This is a runaway train. Let's do Shockwave 30. So Shockwave 5 gives 3 TPs. Shockwave 15 gave TP2. Let's see what Shockwave 30 gives. Okay. Shockwave 30. Okay, is starting to go. Your risk will be that 762.70. Look how that lines up. Your risk is going to be 762.30. But what is the big danger? You're taking it into uncharted territory. So any higher high structure at this point, guys, again, I'm going to say it again, is an all-time high. So Shockwave 30, right? You get that push into 763.85. Okay, it's starting to work nicely. And then now, look at this, 765 psych level is up here. So Shockwave 30 also going as well. Okay, so the further out you go on the shockwaves, the further out you want to take those contracts. All right, I will have a best practice guide available so you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. So the folks trading after 10 o'clock, Shockwave 30. If you missed it, Shockwave 30 retest, 762.70 retest. There goes small caps holding above PMH. Now the Dow starting to join us, resurfacing above VWAP. Look at this, guys. Gorgeous push on Microsoft. Individual names, Microsoft and Alphabet, played out beautifully. Do you believe it? 765. Okay, look at this. Okay, so we count 760. We break PMH, continue to push. Okay, Dow continues to push. Gold is starting to push a little bit. Gold has been stuck at that between that 4K and that 42K. Anywhere between 3,800 and 4,200, gold has been stuck. Okay, so all the shock waves, when all the shock waves work, that means there's some serious momentum. All right, so you notice how during the month of July, they frustrated and came after the momentum traders. All right, for the ones who didn't have risk management protocols in place, maybe they didn't survive. Okay, hopefully everyone did. Okay, but if you didn't survive, now the market wipes you out, and then August rolls around. In the first 2 days of August, they give you the cleanest momentum breaks. Clean follow through. Right, that's why you have to just keep yourself alive when things are not going your way. That's the primary protocol. Okay. Got 15% close. Good, good, good. AMD looking like it wants to go. I keep a close eye on AMD Shockwave 15. Okay, Shockwave 15. Take the calls there. TP there. Shockwave 5. Take the calls here, the one we took. TP there. So everything working out. Let me see if I can take out the shadow. Scale out on Shockwave 30 as it pursues 765. Okay. Look how strong this is, guys. Wow. If Tesla could resurface above those highs, knock out a couple levels, I'll be interested in Tesla. Come back into play. Google and Alphabet, I'll wait for those. If you took those, congratulations. Especially Microsoft and Google. We have Meta brewing as well. Let me take a look at the Meta contracts. Okay, Meta contracts. Be mindful of the spreads, about a 30-40 cent spread on Meta. Apple scale out. Nvidia did give a nice little breakdown. But again, if the market just has overall strength, it's going to eventually drag Nvidia off those lows. Nvidia did give you an opportunity to take the breakdown into TP1. Okay, and when we're at all-time highs, guys, the VIX and the VIX and the SPY, okay, they can do all sorts of different things. The rules that apply on Earth do not apply in outer space. Okay, when we're at all-time highs, we're outer space. We're in outer space. Okay, so the principles of gravity no longer apply outer space. Okay, so if you try to jump and you expect to come back down in space, you probably just continue to go. You're not going to stop. Same thing. So now at all-time highs, the rules that applied when we were within, or we have not made all-time highs, are different than the rules that apply when we make all-time highs, because now everything's in uncharted territory. Okay, look at this. So Shockwave 30 gets the job done as well. We are headed towards 765. 765. How we doing, strikers, guys? How we doing, team? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Look at that, guys. 46% on SPY. Up and away. Beautiful job. Good, good, good. Past two. Yesterday, SPY was gorgeous. Today, SPY is gorgeous. Okay, make sure to like the video, guys. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. And subscribe to the channel as well. Make sure to subscribe. We're closing in on 5,900 subs. Okay, so 15s are strong. Respective 15s are strong. On the Qs, on SPY, Qs are at 715. Qs are at 715. Wow. Okay. Very shallow retest of Shockwave 30. 1 DTs possibly. You have Shockwave 15. You can use the zeros on that. Risk is a little tighter than the 30. Or if you're waiting for that 761.55 retest, which encompasses the all-time high. Okay, and that 760 cycle level. The previous all-time high, it's going to be here. You can stretch it out to there. Microsoft, guys, TP1. Keeping a close eye on Amazon. Amazon, if we continue to push the upside, Amazon could be a candidate. Amazon is trying to reclaim the previous all-time high. Okay, Amazon made all-time highs early this week. I want to see a decisive push above 280. Okay, and that gives us a little room into 280, 280.80, and then if we can get above 280.80, okay, we have some room to run. All right, so initially 280 until 280.80. So I'm looking at that as well. Amazon looking at the 285 strike, 1 DTEs. Tesla. Looking at Tesla as well. If we can knock out that 326.89. You can go with the 330s, 325s. Furthest you want to go is 335. Okay, Amazon possibly coming into play. Okay, we need that double top to be invalidated on Amazon. All right, so you don't want that double top to come to fruition. Of course, you just need the market to continue to push the upside. Looking at the Amazon 285s. Okay, so I want that double top to be knocked out. Continue to accelerate. Okay, see there's some follow through behind that move. I want that signal to print. Okay, if you took Amazon Manager Quarterly, I'm going to wait for that slight pullback as it pushes into PMH. Okay, Amazon, it did break that level, guys, so it has room to that 280.80. All right, be mindful of that. I'm going to wait for a nice retest entry on Amazon, but Amazon is going already. Okay, it's going already. Okay, it's going already. So this is momentum, okay? Momentum trading. Okay, Amazon just tapped that 280, getting close, very close to tapping that PMH. That's the only obstacle between where Amazon needs to get to and where it is that PMH. That's the only deterrent. Nvidia looking like it wants to go south. Okay, reclaim back the downside. Now Tesla also looking like it wants to come into play. SPY's about to knock on the door. 765, guys. What if I told you a week ago today? Okay, less than a week ago. Okay, we got sub 730. We were flirting with the 720s. We were flirting with the 720s. Anyone take Amazon? If you did, congratulations. Okay. Okay, Amazon looks good. Apple going as well. See, Amazon can pull back just a little bit. If you're waiting for that 9 EMA on the 5, continue to wait. Okay, see Amazon can start to slide here. Slide just a little bit, coming to the jaws. Okay, you can see Amazon went right to PMH, rejected, and it's coming back. As it comes back, I want it to resurface. Okay, look at Shockwave 30, guys. And these kind of conditions, when the indexes are this clean, all right, your primary focus when there's momentum is just the indexes. Okay, you don't want to overcomplicate things. Of course, you can always take individual names, but if the indexes are clean and they're hot, they're giving the opportunities, you got to go with the indexes. Okay, how are we doing, strikers? How's it going, Joey? Tremendous job, 150. Yeah, because of work. Yeah, I know you're juggling a lot. Not easy. A lot of you work full time and are juggling a lot of things. So kudos to you guys. Kudos to everyone in the chat. Kudos to everyone on YouTube who works full time and is still looking to get into trading by putting in the hours. I want to see Amazon resurface if we can. I'll be on board. So I just want that PMH rejection to just send us back into the entry point. I don't want to send us all the way back lower. If I can, I'm looking at the 285 calls for a potential push back into highs a day. In that case, of course, SPY needs to go north of 265. So no entry on Amazon yet. Still waiting for an entry. Resurface entry. Let that selling clear out. Okay, this is the bearish chance. Okay, the bearish chance is to make the most out of this 265. That's 765. That's their chance to make the most out of this. Try to get some kind of rejection. If buyers continue to push this thing up, guys, what a comeback! What a comeback, to say the least. Looking at Amazon. Amazon 285s. Look at that push. I want Amazon to close that 1 minute candle strong. Look at SPY, guys. Look at SPY. Get that strong close above that 1 minute candle's high. 2 down, 2 up. Okay, go Amazon. Go. Okay, I'm going to take Amazon right there. I'm in the Amazon calls. Second trade of the day. Risk conservative. See if SPY can stay above 765. And targeting highs of the day on Amazon if it starts to push. That 5-minute candle still seems some selling pressure behind it. But I want that 5-minute candle to turn into a wick and potentially get flipped. Okay, second trade of the day, Amazon calls. I want SPY to create as much separation away from that 765 as possible. Okay, there we go, Amazon. Up 8. TP if you need to, guys. Okay. Do whatever you need to do. Up 10 on Amazon, up 12. I'm going to take a majority off right there on Amazon. At 12. Down to runners. And let's see if the runners can break past the high a day and get above PMH. Up 14. Moving stop to break even here on Amazon. Up 17 on Amazon, 19, 21. There we go, Amazon. Okay, can get some pushback off that PMH, so I'm watching it very closely here. Okay, I'm going to close it right there at 22. Thank you very much, Amazon. All right, that SPY is starting to show some weakness here. Okay, so all done on Amazon. 13%, 22%, thank you very much, because Amazon's starting to reject the PMH, and look at SPY starting to slide up to 765. All right, so we timed that beautifully. All out on Amazon. Let me break that to you. Let me break it down. Okay, so Amazon trade. We saw this break. Okay, didn't take the break. Okay, we talked about the break. If you took the break, okay, scale out. There's more of a scalp. As we got this 1-minute candle, we got that nice little recapture of this territory. I'm just looking for double digits, get it as close as possible to the highs of the day. That's when that 12-13% came into play. As we continue to push with those runners, I want to see if we can come into that high a day. And I want to see if SPY can stay above 765. If SPY slices under 765, okay, then Amazon's more likely going to reject off that level. As it starts to reject, okay, we close the runners at 20+%, and of course, SPY starts to slide. So this trade here on Amazon lasted about 3 minutes, but okay, it rejected off this key level. Okay, so we know that PMH is going to be strong, and for it to get beyond PMH, we're going to need SPY to maintain the strength. Not by the end of the day, not for the rest of the hour. For that exact moment, okay, we're in that trade. All right. So you can see that to play out nicely. Okay, so good trade on Amazon. All right. Apple is gone. Okay, this is the bear's chance. We talked about the bear. If the bears want to make something move, 765 is their chance. There's still a lot of buyers. Okay, this can provide that 9 EMA. So my 9 EMA traders, okay, 9 EMA traders, your time to do your due diligence, to apply your know-how onto the chart is coming up very soon. Okay. If you don't mind sharing, let us know in the chat, guys. All right, what industry you're in. You don't have to tell us exactly what you do. All right, if you run a business, if you're in the whatever sector, okay, let us know what sector you operate in. If you're in healthcare, if you're in the tech sector, if you're in the discretionary sector, energy sector. Okay, what sector do you operate in? Try to classify what you do into a sector, one of the 11 sectors. Okay, good trade on Amazon, good TP. Okay, take the money and run. Take the money and run. All right, so you can see in the chat, strikers, so many people from different backgrounds, different expertise. We got construction, we have auto insurance, Psychology. So construction, I'll put that in the industrials. Auto insurance, that falls in the Dow. I believe auto insurance can possibly be industrial as well. Psychology, we can throw that into the XLV. All right, so everyone in that particular sector, you have specialized knowledge, okay, that you've been learning, that you've been gathering experience on, that you can utilize in the market. Retired Federal Aviation Admin. Awesome, awesome. So that's what's so awesome to see, that people from all different professions, skill sets, okay, can take on trading. I'm a home daycare provider, former law enforcement. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So law enforcement, that's probably industrials, I would say, if I had to put in the sector. Or defense. Defense, I would put into defense. Automotive finance, photography, creative arts. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I used to work in Toyota company as a technical. Then moved to a daycare. Good, good, good. So you just run the daycare. That's a very, very lucrative business, but it comes with its challenges. And if you're equipped to take on those challenges, is it like a child daycare CP or like an adult daycare? Okay, child daycare, awesome. Yeah, daycare costs now are through the roof. Daycare costs now through the roof. Okay, Amazon. Okay, so if I decide to hold Amazon, treat it like a trade I want to hold till scale out, hold till TP1, then I'll get stopped out. All right, but my intentions was to scalp Amazon into that key level. All right, so even that provides. So I want you guys to know, just because it doesn't go to scale out, it doesn't mean it doesn't provide an opportunity. But it's a matter of what you're looking to get out of the opportunity. Right? If you're looking to get scale out and your mind is fixed on that and you get stopped out, you cannot be upset if that opportunity right there to take profits, you didn't take profits there because that wasn't part of your plan. All right, but don't let that be a reason to say I was up 20. I was looking for scale out and I'm stopped out, and now let me move my stop all the way down here. Okay. So somewhat of a slight 9 EMA test on SPY, not quite. So first shift will be in the books here shortly. Let us know on YouTube as well, guys. Let us know what industry you're in and try to classify your sector into a sector, the 11 sectors. All right. In the 51st day, daycare is affordable. See, we get that nice. I think we're gonna spend some time at this 765 territory. So far off the open team within the first hour of the day. Okay, the opening drive. Look at the opening drive from today. Look at the opening drive from yesterday. So we're collecting data. Don't forget, as much as we're trading, we're capitalizing off the opportunities. We're also seeing what's taking place. Okay, what the overall theme, what the overall sentiment, what the overall movement is, and what price likes to respect. All right, so we're collecting all this data during the first week and a half, 2 weeks of the month. So far, we're seeing just continued follow through. Every single day we open up directional. We have a retest coming up on small caps. We're starting to see the downslide to the downside. Apple is starting to go. Apple, beautiful push on Apple. Some nice names that can pull back all the way. If they can pull back all the way lower, they can present some opportunities. Alphabet and Microsoft via Shockwave 15. Okay, this hourly candle closes in the next. We have a new hourly candle coming in the next few seconds here, and this hourly candle closes at 11. All right, so this hourly candle, bulls are still in control. We're seeing some pressure there, some profit taking. I keep it low, helping families. Been doing it for 12 years. Never increased prices. That's awesome. All right, businesses that do good business and have integrity in their business, they're always going to last. All right, they're not going to go anywhere. It's hard to do things the right way, but when you do things the right way, okay, you can get referrals from loyal people, and word of mouth is very, very powerful, especially in a business like that. So kudos to you for keeping your prices low and helping all those families. Yeah, Nvidia, there's a lot of buyers below TP1 on Shockwave on Nvidia, but they just can't seem to drive it past the initial entry point. Amazon falling off a cliff aggressively. Apple thriving. Let's check on YouTube. What industry everyone is in. Okay, we have work at a Tesla factory. Awesome. So you can let us know when the bots are being assembled, when the bots are being released. Scalped NVIDIA. Yep, I do believe Sharky. I do believe that. So I did make the prediction last year that SPY 1000 by 2030 is a possibility. All right, that's the, or at least SPY 1000 before Bitcoin 250. All right, when Bitcoin was hot. But at that time, Bitcoin was above 120K when we made that prediction. Work in the Tesla factory, doctor, awesome. Retired military, healthcare, professional college student. Just finished 2.5 years at my cancer treatment. Would that be pharmacy? Kudos to you for beating cancer at life's yellow brick road. Pharmaceutical, finance, healthcare, IT. Disabled cash account. Okay, so we can see there's people from all walks of life, all different kind of skill set, different kind of experience, coming together for one common purpose. All right, but what I do believe is everyone has some specialized knowledge about a specific sector or subsector within a sector that they can really capitalize on. All right, so you know you have just inside information, inside knowledge. Or you know how the entire supply chain in that industry works. You know what the companies involved are. You know what systems are being used. So you can apply that. You can apply that information and to help you invest in companies long term. All right, someone who's maybe in the healthcare space probably knows at least 10 to 15 companies, or comes into contact with 10 to 15 companies, whether it's their equipment whether they're medication providers, whether it's hospital bed manufacturer, whatever it is. All right, it's always good to use that specialized knowledge you have in that industry, okay, to make a long-term, build a long-term thesis and invest long-term. Because you're going to be in that industry anyways. If you don't plan to, if it's a career, you're going to be in that career for a long period of time anyways. So you might as well peg yourself to the industry. Television industry. First shift is officially in the books, guys. 2 trades on first shift. Both worked in our favor nicely. Again, not giving it too much room to run up. Still in building a cushion protocol. See profit, take profit pretty much. Just taking it into highs a day and closing it out. All right, that's what I've been doing. But we cannot deny the amount of opportunities that are still available. So we haven't seen anything like this in the month of July. That's why it's so important to let July go and focus and be present in the month of August. Because if you're a momentum trader, right, there you go. Okay, so now second shift is officially here. For the next hour or so, we're probably going to spend some time at this 765. Right, we might start spending some time at the 765, push away from it. Okay, come back into it, but not be able to create some separation away from it. All right, we'll see how that goes, but SPY has made a massive, massive move, knocking out all-time highs. The Dow's at all-time highs as well. The Qs are not at all-time highs. The Qs, the magic number for us on the Qs was PMH, and that's 710. If we can hold that, it has room into 715. And look at that push on the Qs. All right, so you can see on bird's eye view what kind of move we did get. Now you have to adjust, going from chop kind of conditions, now going back to trading in all-time high territory. All right, so now, just like that, we're trading an all-time high. We're trading all-time highs. So if you haven't already, guys, make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to subscribe. 100 likes between now and 11 o'clock. We will do the giveaway. Okay, so 100 likes between now and 11 o'clock. We will do the giveaway. And we do have AMD earnings later tonight. So Palantir crushes it. Double beat, gaps up. AMD reports today after the close. Who's done for the day, guys? Anyone done for the day during the first hour? For those of you who do have the key level indicator and your access expired, send me a DM. All right, so I'll look at all the DMs and then upgrade you guys accordingly. Okay, let's check it on the chat. Okay, 10:30. Thanks for always posting that, Jake. 10:30 levels. We got the where's the call wall 765, put wall 758. Here we go. Poodle strikes again. Okay, our Poodle strikes again. Our one contract master. Look at that, guys. Okay, SPY 163%. SPY 200%. Okay, tremendous job, Poodle. All right, risking $100 here, risking $90 here, under 200, risking under $200 amongst 2 trades, making 200 and close to $300, 260, $270. All right, so this is the power of options trading. This is the power of sticking to what works for you, sticking to holding your position, having a system. So tremendous job, Pudal. KSMP, what airport is that? Okay, let's take a look. KSMP, is that Minnesota? Oh, Minneapolis. Okay, Minneapolis, St. Paul. We played that game a while back. Airport codes. I wasn't too good. I wasn't too good at that game. Okay, shenanigans gonna start, guys. Shenanigans gonna start. Shenanigans is going to start. Okay, so if you guys have any chart requests, I'd like to take a trade here, but there's nothing that I see. That NVIDIA breakdown keeps breaking down. That's available. I want to see some weakness here on the indexes into lows of the day. Right, but it's just kind of been back and forth. So I might have to sit through that for a little bit. All right, so I'll opt not to take that. The ones I am interested in is if Alphabet can pull back. Alphabet can pull back into that initial call trigger. We have VWAP there. We have PMH there. Okay. So it still needs to pull back. It's currently in the 375. So if we can pull back for another $2, that can possibly come into play. Apple retest the VWAP and PMH. That can come into play as well. If you are just rinsing and repeating on NVIDIA, okay, it's providing those drops into lows a day, you can take advantage of that as well. 30% IWM scalp. Look at this technical bounce on IWM, guys. That was gorgeous. But yeah, I believe we took IWM yesterday. Okay, so if you're a small account trader, IWM would be your best friend. Okay, especially getting started. Look at this. IWM, Shockwave 15. That's what you need. Calls, scale out, TP1. Trailing stop hit. Calls again, scale out, TP1, TP2. And I also provided that drop for a scale out, for a scalp. Right, if you're in the beginning stages of your career, or you're in the beginning of restarting, right, having a new approach, okay, what I would say is focus on one ticker. Okay, we focus on SPY, but when the opportunities are not there on SPY, we can go somewhere else. All right, but one ticker, especially any of those three indexes, is more than enough. You narrow your universe to one ticker, so you're not all over the place. And if you have the right system, it will provide more than enough opportunities every single day. Are those opportunities all going to go in your favor every single day, forever? No, they're not. But they're going to go in your favor more times than they're not. And when you lose, it's going to be a controlled loss, and when you win, those wins will cover those losses. All right, so you have to win more times than you lose. Okay, and when you win for more than what you lose for. Beautiful job, Dan. Okay, nice little downward compression break. Continues to push here on SPY. Okay, so more all-time highs, guys. More all-time highs. So this pushed into those highs as being aided by the Dow. Okay, we have so much strength that didn't even come with that 9 MA fully. Look at this. It just touched it. That's how much strength there is. It just came into it, tap, gone. Okay, that's the indictment of how strong the buying pressure is. Okay. If you're still in those calls, Poodle, these things are flying. Tremendous, 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 tremendous. So anyone else who's lost access to the key level indicator, guys, send me a DM. All right, just hey, I lost access. Give me your TradingView username as well. I'll renew it for. I'll add 30 days to it. All right. I'll add 30 days to it, and then when it's available, and you're interested in having all the SAT key levels, it'll be available for purchase. SNDK, the behemoth. SNDK. Intraday. SNDK. Doesn't want to play. So SNDK, you take it via shockwave, stopped out. That's a good stop out because it's not doing anything. Resurface, get back above that level, knock out that 1400, continue to push. SNDK, not doing much here intraday. If we take a look at SNDK on the hourly, bigger picture. Okay, SNDK is sitting right at some resistance here. Okay, just adjust this a little bit. So SNDK is sitting right at this major resistance. All right, so for that major resistance to break, okay, hold above 1400. Decisive hold above 1400, continue to accelerate. All right, because if you can knock that out, guys, it does have some room to continue to push. All right, it's basically recovering. Is recovering this 1, 2, 3, 3-day slide. Okay, 3-day slide being recovered. So we're still in the jaws of this 3-day slides range. All right, but the encouraging thing with SNDK is starting to build some structure. A new cycle is starting to form. Low, low, we got a high. Knock out these highs, and then now we're starting to have this type of channel. Okay, so for bigger picture, 1400 is going to be the key. Okay, who can control 1400? All right, because if you can control 1400, you get that break at this resistance. All right, you have to say decisive break. All right, you're starting to shift structure here, coming off that 200 MA test, sweep a monthly downside breaker. And that can make it, that can lead to a push eventually into the 1500 territory. Okay, how long does that take? Who knows, right? But that's what SNDK is doing, bigger picture. Intraday, SNDK is just a mess. Okay, just a mess. So you take this trade, if you can scalp out of this, all right? If you can scalp this, tremendous job, all right? So don't discount this scalp. This is a $16 push. All right, if you're looking for TP1 or scale out, you get stopped out. If you take this right here, okay, you make $16 per contract. All right, let's take a look at SNDK's action yesterday as well. Look at SNDK's action yesterday via shockwave. Okay, you take it there, scale out, TP1 hit. You capture 50 bucks. Okay, at the money contracts, 50 delta. That's $50 $50 per dollar move. Okay, that's SNDK for you. Again, that looks appealing to trade. Oh, moved up 16 points, 50 points, 60 points. But you have to understand, SNDK contracts are expensive. SNDK has atrocious spreads. Okay, so you have to know how to approach it. You have to understand the personality of that particular name, especially when it comes to the spreads. Okay, the mantra is, okay, if the spreads are wide, okay, take the mid or the bid. Okay, worst case scenario, take the mid. Avoid taking the ask if these spreads are wide, because as soon as you take those contracts, you take the ask and there's a wide spread name, you're automatically down 5 to 15%. Right out the gate. Okay, so if you want to avoid that, you've got to take the bid. Done for the day. Beautiful job, Joe. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. If Microsoft can come, if Alphabet can come back into play, potential opportunity there. If not, I'll be done for the day as well. All right, so keeping it very, very simple. Not too many trades to kick off the month. And our green streak from last week continues. Green streak from last week continues. SNDK IV and premium are high. Yep, that's going to be very high. So after this breakout, guys, I mean, we are 766. I mean, 770. That's what we got above us. All right, just what a push. What a push, to say the least. Done for the day. 3 SPY calls, up 35%. Tremendous job, CP. You guys are doing a tremendous, tremendous job. Everyone is starting to really hit their stride, find what works best for them, and it's so awesome to see. Any trades on SPY? Yeah, the trade I took on SPY was here. Okay, to the upside. And this thing just, for the back-to-back days, it just ripped. So SPY is back to its usual self. So it's going to be an awesome month, guys. It's going to be an awesome month. Don't get too overconfident. Just continue to take it day by day. Okay, focus on the process. Take it shift by shift. Tremendous job, Poe Man. I don't see your chart. Should be up. Okay, so if you're looking to short this, trying to catch the top, okay, there's aggressive buyers on the hourly. Hourly buyers are there. 15-minute buyers are there. 5-minute buyers are there. Clean intraday trend. Right, so it's in your best interest to follow the trend. Okay. We are at, so I will be giving the indicator away, guys. We are at 74 likes, all right? So 7 minutes, 26 likes. We'll be doing a giveaway for Shockwave 15. You can either choose the 5, the 15, the 30, the 60, or the Lotto. All right, the 5, the 30, the 60, Lotto are not available yet, so you have early preview to them. So again, even if you're on YouTube, even if you're in the Discord, if you're on Google Meets, all right, make sure to go and smash the like button. Quickly open up YouTube, smash the like button, come back. Okay, give yourself a chance to win. Last winner, give us an update. The last winner, I believe, was not in our community, so let us know how you're using the indicator. Let us know how that's going for you. And if you do purchase, some of you did purchase Shockwave. All right, most of you have sent the username to me already. Make sure to go through the onboarding. Okay, I made the onboarding as seamless as possible. But the first thing you want to do is send me your TradingView username and your receipt so I can verify you made the purchase. A couple people have sent me an email saying they got Shockwave to that specific email. All right, trying to get it for free. All right, so I can only give access to the people who made the purchase. Okay, they put their hard-earned money behind the product. All right, so again, you have to send me the receipt as well, and I'll verify. In the back end, it takes 2 seconds to check, and you'll have access to it. All right, so people will always look for a way. Always look for a way. All right, so go through the onboarding if you haven't already. Okay, go through the onboarding. I'll show what it looks like. It shows you how to set it up. Once you set it up, I want you to watch those past webinars. SPY continues to push all-time highs. Okay, what comes with the guide? Okay, go through this reference guide. Shows you step by step how to set everything up. What each function is for. Once you finish going through that, okay, there is a video you can pair with it. A couple of videos you can pair with it. Okay, that's available to you. All right, you can download it. You can keep it on your system, and you can go through the past webinars. Okay, this one is the 2.0 webinar. This one is the 1.0, and there's the 1.0. Okay, all those are available to you. All right, and that should get you squared away, especially this first part. Okay, go through that. Locate your username and send me an email once you make the purchase to this email. Okay, with the receipt. All right, then you'll have access within 24 hours. So I'll be giving away that indicator today. All right, I'll be giving away that indicator. You just choose if you want the 5, the 15, 30, 60 lotto. All right, so even our strikers, if you do have Shockwave and you want to try the 5, you can go with the 5 for the giveaway if you win. All right, so everyone is eligible. SPY continues to go. SPY continues to push. So let's hit that 100 like mark. In the next 4 or 5 minutes, and we will be eligible for the giveaway. This thing continues to push forward, guys. Continues to push forward. There's no stopping SPY. The only pullback that we saw was off that 765. Outside of that, there is no stopping SPY. Okay, there aren't too many things to take here. Who's done for the day? If you're done for the day, let me put in the chat. Okay, I see Joe's done for the day. Okay, we are at 93 likes. Okay, we have about 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. Let's get to 100, and giveaway will be available. Look at SPY, guys. Look at SPY. Look at this, guys. This thing looks like it wants to get all the way up to, it wants to seek 670. 770. 770. Looks like it wants to get all the way up there. So of course 765 retest awaits. Potential downward compression, 9 EMA test, breakout brewing on the Qs. Everything else is ripping and running. Surprisingly, Meta's not doing anything. Tesla's not doing anything. Okay, that's frustrating. Right, especially if you're taking Tesla or Meta. I mean, there's no shockwave setups, but if you were to take it in hopes of it running with the market, right? Frustrating. Done for the day. Beautiful job, SMC Queen. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so here we are, guys. All-time highs, just like that. New hourly candle here. New hourly candle here. We knock out this high. We continue. We continue to push into uncharted territory. As long as we stay above 765, okay. It looks like every pullback is getting bought up. And look at this, guys. Look at this. This shockwave 30, even shockwave 60, not shockwave dollar, shockwave 60 will get you in. Right here. Shockwave 60 will get you in right here. Okay. Even shockwave 60 now is pushing. Okay, it's officially 11 o'clock. I'm going to take a look at the likes. We're at 100. We'll do giveaway. If we fall short of 100, we'll hold off on the giveaway until the next day. And we're at exactly 100 likes. All right, so let's get past 100. All right, so we're officially eligible for the giveaway. So we will do the giveaway. I'll do the timer. Before we do the giveaway, let's explain on how to claim your prize. And go over how to join our community if you're a new, long-time viewer, and how to access all of our tools and resources. All right, so if you do win, all right, everyone has a chance at winning. What you need to do, so you can do it now ahead of time, you want to join the free tier Discord, and then when you do win, you're going to send me a DM. All right, I want to get that DM within 24 hours. If you're a member, okay, if you're a SPY tracker already, send me the DM, and I'll give you access to whichever shockwave you like for 5 days. If you have 15 already, you can choose any other ones. Okay, so everyone else who is looking to join our community, guys, make sure to go to smartactiontrade.com. Take advantage of our community. You have access to live trading and training every single day. Screen share. You have access to pre-market prep stream. You have access to our premium chat. You have access to options flow data, AI alerts, 24/7 stock market news feed. You have access to a Get a Start Day Trading course that breaks everything down into one video, get it going from zero to market ready. You have access to my SAT key level indicator. You have access to 3,000 plus hours of videos that's not on YouTube. You have access to high win rate trade ideas in real time. All right, so all that is available to you. If you're in the community already looking to level up into the yearly, save 4 months and get a bonus coaching call along with a bootcamp ticket. You can also take advantage of the yearly. All right, so you save 4 months free, and you have a couple of perks there. This is the last month for Starter Pack. Starter Pack will expire at the end of this month. That was a special we had this summer. You have 12-month access to the community. You have access to Shockwave 1.0, 2.0, Shockwave 15, 60-minute coaching call and bootcamp ticket. Take advantage of that. Okay, so everything is available in our community. All right, so if you're looking to join, if you're looking to claim your prize when you win, you must be in the free tier Discord to reach out to me, because there's no way for me to reach out to you once the stream ends. Okay, that is a requirement. So you just want to click the free tab, a free button, and then there's no strings attached. There's no payment information that's needed. Okay, and then join in there. Okay, I'll drop the link here, and I will start the timer. You guys can start putting your names in the chat. Scale out on Shockwave 60. Spies at home IBR 100%. All right, so made up for it. You know, Spy was beating everyone up. Okay, now made up for it. Only if you were still around. Okay, only if you survived. Remember the protocol, guys. Okay. Survive so you can thrive. You're not going to thrive all the time. Okay, you're not going to survive. You're not going to thrive all the time. But survive long enough to thrive. Okay. So I'll start the timer here. We'll put 5 minutes on the clock. Names in the chat. Everyone is eligible. Join the free tier Discord, smartaxtrade.com. Community tab. It's basically 2 clicks. You're there. And send me the DM within 24 hours. After 24 hours, right? You won't be eligible to claim. Okay, so if you're just jumping in, smash the like button. We can do another giveaway at 1:50 between now and 11:30. I'm going to start the timer. So 5 minutes to put your names in the chat. Okay, 5 minutes. I'll be typing the names out manually. Oh. In the meantime, let's enjoy some SAT, our playlist. Okay, I'll be typing the names. Put your names in the chat, and we'll do the giveaway here in 5 minutes.
Smart action trading is by striker. Stay the course, stay the course. The fruit don't grow the day you plant the seed. Stay the course. The market can bless you, the market can humble you. Stay the course.
Green candles dancing, got the whole room alive. 3 wins in a row got me feeling like I can fly. But I've seen euphoria turn a blessing to a curse. When confidence outruns discipline, things get worse. When the streaks whisper, you don't need the rules today. That's the same voice that slowly pulls the wise astray. The market don't care about the wins from last week. It rewards preparation after highs that we seek. Smart action trading. That's why strikers on the school learning how to stay grounded when the days turn green. Because the danger ain't the losses everybody fears. Sometimes it's success that that blind your eyes and cloud your ears. I used to chase results, now I focus on execution. Because consistency is built through process, not emotion. Every chart a classroom, every candle got a lesson. Every session starts reminding me to stay invested in progression.
Back to the process, back to the way, back to the habits that carry the day. Green days come, green days go. Wisdom decides what remains when they go. Back to the process, back to the plan. Forever a student, that's who I am.
I remember empty rooms and talking to myself, building brick by brick when nobody else helped. Now the numbers look better, the lessons got larger, but success can become an even tougher teacher. Because pride grows quietly, it don't knock at the door, but slips into winning streaks and starts asking for more. Proverbs on the desk, coffee by the screen, reminding me humility is stronger than it seems. The fool says,
I'm thinking it out.
I arrived. The wise man keeps learning, keeps the curiosity alive. Every loss paid tuition, every win paid rent. Both of them teachers, if you listen to what they meant. The crowd loves prediction. I respect preparation because tomorrow's opportunity belongs to dedication.
Back to the process, back to the way, back to the habits that carry the day. Green days come, green days go. Wisdom decides what remains when they go. Back to the process, back to the plan. Forever a student, that's who I am. Lord, if the blessings grow, don't let the roots go shallow. If the winds keep coming, keep my spirit walking narrow. If the doors swing open, keep my heart in place. Let gratitude grow deeper than the prophets that I chase. Because euphoria fades, but wisdom remains.
Character is revealed.
When success starts to reign,
The ant stores grain before the winter arrives. Preparation keeps her.
vision alive.
Small steps repeated become stories we told. That's how ordinary days become silver and gold.
Some chase the spotlight,
Some chase applause.
I'm chasing consistency. Under the cause. Small action trading. SBI circle standing strong.
Teaching traders discipline long after trends are gone.
The market will change,
The seasons will turn.
but every cycle leaves another lesson learned.
So when the green days come, I enjoy them with grace and show up tomorrow and return to my place. Ain't no war.
Back to the process, back to the way, back to the habits that carry the day. Green days come, green days go. Wisdom decides what remains when they go. Back to the process, back to the plan. Forever a student, that's who I am. Smart action trading, my strikers. Take a course, stay the course. Plant the seed, my strikers. Trust the word, stay the course. Ever learning, ever growing. Smart action trading, stay the course. Every striker, stay the course.
Stay the course. They told us chase fast money, worship greed, panic with the crowd, you don't fit.
Distraction and emotional slavery.
But discipline,
Patience,
wisdom,
wisdom,
that's how you escape the systems.
smart action trading.
Yeah. Jericho walls falling when my faith get louder. Used to trade emotional, now my spirit stronger. Joshua rebuilding while they doubted every step. Now the pressure build diamonds every time I get tested. Escaping Babylon,
Locking lips, shade of fear.
market full of idols.
Cautious walk with vision clear.
Planting seeds of silence.
While they chase attention.
Labor bring the harvest when you move with intention. Used to chase every candlelight to move with salvation. Lost inside the noise, trapped in desperation. Babylon system got the masses moving blind. Over leveraged souls getting swallowed by the grind. See the trust became mirror showing pride and greed. Every red candle exposed what's inside of me. Had to crucify emotion, let discipline arise. Cause my vans trading kill quicker than the thief at night. Jericho standing tall like impossible resistance. But faith made walls go after consistent persistence. Joshua marching even when it made no sense. That patience in the rocket when you
Okay. The time is up, so I got all the names up until Turbo in the Discord, and all the names up until Judith in Google Meets. And the last name I got on YouTube is I got Mike Inder. All right. Any other names? Anyone else want to jump in the giveaway? Okay, I'm going once. Look at Spy, guys. Spies here to fly. Okay, Stefan. Stefan is the last one. Anyone else? Any strikers want to jump in? It's a lot of names today. Okay, Gurmit, got you. Okay, Tina. And that's the last one. John G. Okay, John G. So that's going to be a cutoff on YouTube. Judith, I got Judith. Okay, all right. So we got our list. We got our names. We got our ducks. We got all our ducks in a row. That's 40 names, guys. And we're going to let this run for 5 minutes. Take a quick break. And then we will let this play out. Okay, let's start the races. Let's start the race. Let me make sure it's on mute. Let me make sure it's on mute. I don't want to hear quacking. Okay, on your marks, get set, let's go.
Second in the same with discipline risk. The third got fearful, dug into the ground. Mary what was given, never moved around. See, the story ain't really only cash. It's stewardship, purpose, time, and craft. What you do with opportunities in hand defines the fruit produced from the plant. Don't bury the talent in the dirt below. Feel they keep them never truly grow. Market rise, market crash. Still control your soul. Stewardship and patience over chasing goals. I became 10. You became 4. Faithful with little now. I trusted more. But the servant ruled by fear stood still. Never multiplied the gift or the skill. Young trader staring at the future's low. Thinking every green candle guaranteed dough. Loaded contracts, hit no risk plan set. Left through the whole account, chasing internet flex. Then he had well done. Good and faithful servant. Then he hit people in surface work. This faithful ain't gambling, records with greed. Faithful means protecting and managing seed. There's a difference clear between wise execution and emotional fear. One trader over trade. Every move in sight. Another waits patient for setup time. One risks everything. Time double overnight. Another grows slow. With discipline tight. That's the parable inside the chart. Patience and stewardship set apart. charts went dark. When the road got narrow, he was there. Jesus is the answer. I spent years chasing numbers on a glowing screen. Thinking one more win would finally make me complete. Running after green candles like they could save my soul. The prophets make a poor God when they're sitting on a throne. Build my house on sand. Watch the tide roll in. Learning every earthly kingdom has an end. Some valleys look so deep, I couldn't see the light. Some storms got so strong, I couldn't win the fight. But every time I thought my story might be done, I felt the hand of mercy say, my child, keep walking on. Not because I'm worthy, not because I'm strong, but because the shepherd never leaves his.
Okay, we have our winner. We have our winner for today. Congratulations to Vin. Congratulations, Vin. Send me a DM in the free tier Discord. Use the name Vin, of course, your username along with your YouTube name, along with the number 24. The code word is the number 24. Nice comeback there last minute. Pulled away. Tremendous job. Vin, you'll have access to Shockwave 5, 15, 30, 60, or Lotto. You choose, you let me know. And you'll have 5-day access to any of those indicators. So congratulations to Vin. Okay, so reach out to me by the end of the day and you'll have access. Okay, so back to SPY. We break above that hourly upside breaker. Continues, guys. That nice little compression break on Qs also played out off that 9 EMA. Small caps continue to run. The Dow's joined the party above that PMH. Right, so there's nothing much for us to say here outside of what a phenomenal push to the upside. We knew an all-time high was coming this month. All right, decided to come on the second day of the month, second trading day of the month. Okay. Second trading day of the month, and this thing is continuing to push, guys. We do have TP1 on Shockwave 60 all the way at that 767.81. Anyone take any trades during second shift? Anyone take any trades during second shift? So in this case, the best things are just pullbacks into 9. Pullbacks into 9. Nice breakouts. It's either you're in or you're waiting for the pullback. If you took the idea from this morning and just held on for dear life, okay, what a life. The second consecutive day, SPY just rips. Okay, Vin, make sure to send me a DM. There's a free tier Discord. Free tier Discord. Any questions for folks on YouTube, guys? Everyone join us on YouTube. Do appreciate you spending your time with us. The average watch time for today. Okay. Over 45 minutes. Okay, so 45 minutes of your day spent tuning in. We had over 500 people stop by. All right, so everyone that did stop by and who's still hanging out, make sure to like the video, subscribe, come join us tomorrow. Same thing, guys. We're live every single day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. If you're looking for the full experience, make sure to join our private community. You have access to the live and pre-market, so pre-market prep, along with the extended version of the live. After this, we're going to continue in our Discord. We'll see if there's any other opportunities for a few minutes, and then we're going to wrap it up. Okay. So any questions on YouTube? Any questions? Again, Vin, make sure to send me a DM in the free tier Discord. Okay. Send me a DM there. If no questions on YouTube, you too, Sharky. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll see where we open up. 770 is a real thing by tomorrow. We shall see, guys. Okay, so the days of chop are behind us, and we're in full expansion mode. So things should be getting very, very, very interesting going into the rest of the week. Okay, we do have some catalyst. Okay, after the close, we have AMD reporting after the close. We had CAT reporting. CAT reported this morning. So let's take a look at CAT. Okay, CAT double beat. Look at that, guys, up 5%. Double beat on CAT. McDonald's. Okay, EPS beat, revenue miss, still up about a percentage point. We had PFE Pfizer reported, double beat on Pfizer, flat. We had Shopify report this morning. Oh, they report tomorrow. Okay. So they report today. They reported this morning, but their earnings call is tomorrow. All right. I don't know why some companies do that. Spotify reported this morning as well. Double miss, flat. And MRK, Merck, double beat, flat as well. Okay, some nice little spike there. In the pre-market today, the big name is AMD. AMD does report earnings today. Okay. AMD does report earnings today. AMD can open up tomorrow anywhere between 500, okay, or 550. Who knows what happens tomorrow on AMD? But that's gonna shift the sentiment or help the sentiment in the semis. If it just absolutely rips to the upside, it's gonna lift up the whole space once again. Okay, rising tide lifts all boats type of scenario. Okay, so that's what we got after the close. We have Pins, smaller company there, Pinterest, Lucid, if you guys recall, UPST, some names from 2020, COVID era, ANET, Arista. Okay, this is a data center type of name. Okay, this Arista, they make switches and data centers. Okay, so Arista, not very well known, but that is a player in the space, so keep a close eye on Arista. That's a name that flies under the radar. Okay, look at the numbers. 5 year chart. Look at the 5-year chart. Okay, it was under $50 year to date. Okay, up 47%. All right. If no questions, guys, keep a close eye. We'll see what takes place tomorrow. God bless you too, Fishman. Minerals, tech, defense, financials, or currencies. For what? The tech. So all those industries you mentioned. Okay, tech is going to be, there's going to be an element of tech in each of those industries. So tech itself is going to be in everything. Which expiration do the one contract guy do? What expiration? I believe zeros. Yeah, zeros. All right, so Don't try to duplicate what you see here, okay? This member in our community, this is what they do. This is not coincidence, it's not accident. There's a system, there's a method to the madness, right? It's system based, all right? It's very easy to say, hey, you know what, this person got 160%, and let me try to do it, all right? If you don't trade zero DTEs are the riskiest contracts. We trade zero DTEs. We properly train our team to also trade zero DTEs, have the skill to trade zero DTEs, but they can always go further out, whatever they're comfortable with. But that's the kind of appreciation you can see if you're right with the zeros. Okay, any other question? Any other question on YouTube? If not, guys, we'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll continue our stream in the Discord. Stay safe. If you're green, stay clean. Another expansion date to the upside, all-time highs. Today, Tuesday, August 4th, 2026, is a day that will go down in the history books as SPY makes another all-time high. On that note, guys, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. Like the video on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't already. And God bless each one of you.
Jesus is the answer. Oh. When the charts went dark, when the road got narrow, he was there. Jesus is the answer. I spent years chasing numbers on a glowing screen, thinking one more win would finally make me complete. Running after green candles like they could save my soul. The prophets make a poor God when they're sitting on a throne. Ooh, yeah. Build my house on sand. Watch the tide roll in. Learning every earthly kingdom has an end. Some valleys look so deep, I couldn't see the light. Some storms got so strong, I couldn't wing the fire. But every time I thought my story might be done, I felt the hand of mercy say, my child, keep walking on. Not because I'm worthy, not because I'm strong, but because the shepherd never leaves his own. Jesus is the answer. Jesus is the way. The anchor in the storm when the market starts to sway. Through the highs and lows, through the joy and pain, the cross still stands when everything else fades. Jesus is the answer. Yesterday and now, the King who walks beside us through every valley found. Yeah, there were nights I sat alone. There's fear inside my chest. Questions without answers. Battles without rest. The shadow of death felt close enough to touch. But Psalm 23 kept reminding me to trust. So I walk through valleys dark as midnight skies. I will fear no evil, for you're right by my side. The rod and the staff, the comfort and grace, the God of resurrection meeting me in that place. I've seen doors swing open that no man could unlock. I've seen peace show up when logic said it could not. I've seen mercy, life story I could never write, turning broken chapters into testimony and life. Jesus is the answer. Jesus is the way. The anchor in the storm when the market starts to sway. Through the highs and lows, through the joy and pain, the car still stands when everything else fades. Jesus is the answer. Yesterday and now, the King who walks beside us through every valley's found. If you're tired of running, if you're carrying change, if you're searching for purpose in success or in fame, the good news is simple. The debt has been paid. Jesus took our place upon the cross that day. 3 days later, the stone rolled away. Death lost its victory. The grave could not stay. Whoever believes, whoever will come, will find forgiveness in the Father's Son. I still trade, I still work, I still plan and prepare, but my hope is eternal and the outcome is there. Because fortunes rise and fortunes fall, the price remains Lord over all. The market can give, the market can take, but eternity rests on a different stage. So when the candles flicker and uncertainty grows, I remember the one who's already in control. The Lamb who was slain, the King who will reign, the Alpha and Omega, forever the same. Jesus is the answer. Jesus is the answer. Jesus is the way. The anchor in the storm. Jesus is the answer. Jesus is the answer. charts went dark, when the road got narrow, he was there.
Jesus is the answer.
I spent years chasing numbers on a glowing screen, thinking one more win would finally make me complete. Running after green candles like they could save my soul. The prophets make a poor God when they're sitting on a throne. Build my house on sand, watch the tide roll in. Learning every earthly kingdom has an end. Some valleys look so deep, I couldn't see the light. Some storms got so strong, I couldn't wing the fight. But every time I thought my story might be done, I felt the hand of mercy say, my child, keep
Walking on,
not because I'm worthy,
not because I'm worried,
not because I'm strong,
not because I'm strong,
but because the shepherd
never share.
never leaves his own. Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the way,
The anchor in the storm when the mountains start to sway. Through the highs and lows,
through the joy and pain,
the cross still stands when
everything goes fake.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Yesterday and now, the King who walks beside us through every valley found. Yeah, there were nights I sat alone.
Every man,
There fear inside my chest.
so bold,
Questions without answers.
answers,
Battles without rest. The shadow of death felt close enough to touch.
but Psalm 23,
Kept reminding me to trust. Though I walk through valleys dark as midnight skies, I will fear no evil, for you're right by my side. The rod and the staff, the comfort and grace, the God of resurrection meeting me in that place. I've seen doors swing open that no man could unlock. I've seen peace show up when logic said it could not. I've seen mercy,
life story I could never write.
turning broken chances into testimony and life.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the way,
The anchor in the storm when the
market's about to sway.
through the highs and lows,
Through the joy and pain,
the call still stands when
everything else fades.
Jesus is the answer.
The answer,
Yesterday and now, the King who walks beside us through every valley's found.
if you're tired of running,
If you're carrying change
if you're searching for purpose,
in success or in fame,
the good news is
the
simple.
debt has been paid. Jesus took our place upon the cross that day.
3 days later,
The stone rolled away.
death lost its victory.
The grave could not stay.
Whoever believes
Whoever will come
will find forgiveness in the Father's
I
Son.
still trade, I still work, I still plan and prepare, but my hope is eternal and the outcome is dead. Because fortunes rise and fortunes fall,
Christ remains Lord over all.
the market can give,
The market can take
but eternity rests.
on a different
So
step,
when the candles flicker,
and uncertainty grows.
I remember the one who's already in control,
The Lamb who was slain,
the King who will reign
the Alpha and Omega.
forever the same.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the way.
The anchor in the storm.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Ever and ever.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the way.
Jesus is the answer.
The answer.
Jesus is the
Jesus is the
answer.
answer. Though I walk through the valley,
You are with me.
shadows surround me.
You are with me.
Through the valley,
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is the answer.
Forever and ever.
Amen.
Amen.
Jesus is the answer.
When the charts went dark, when the road got narrow, he was there.
Jesus is the answer.
I spent years chasing numbers on a glowing screen,
Going free,
thinking one more win would finally make me complete.
made me complete.
Running after green candles like they could save my soul.
Like my soul.
The prophets make a poor God when they're sitting on a throne.
Ooh, yeah.
Build my house on sand,
House on sand,
watch the tide roll in.